Thank you. Thank you for Sea Change. I have really enjoyed it. It's built my confidence up more as well. Because I come into treatment, I had no confidence at all. I had none at all. And the amount of confidence I've got in myself now, I can honestly admit now that I've got confidence. I'd do something that might make me feel uncomfortable, but I'll still give it a go. There's been a big change in me, like I've opened up.
What we do is we take existing community-based assets such as museums, nature centres, Barber Institute of Fine Arts, the Canal River Trust, and we actually take people who are on our Sea Change programme and engage them with those resources in the community.
And I'm looking at some of these pictures, and then you look up at them really close and it just looks like they've got a paintbrush and just smudged it. But you take 2 steps back and you can see it.
So the twin tracks are, we try and give people the skills and knowledge to start being able to adjust their behaviour to a more positive and value-based direction. Alongside that, we support people into activities in the community with the partners that are mentioned within Sea Change. Now that gives them, while they learn it in the classroom, they get to actually put it into practice in the real world, which absolutely benefits them in lots of ways.
Yeah, you do physical work as well. You get something out of that as well. You get a natural high out of that because the adrenaline and the endorphins and the serotonin and everything starts working in the brain properly. Whereas before, everybody used to suppress it with alcohol or drugs or prescription meds.
It was appealing just being out in the country. It was nice to have a break from the classroom side of it and to come out and do a bit of practical.
We establish what assets people have got. We call it recovery capital, that they can draw on for their recovery. So it's like laying down a foundation that they can build on, like social capital. So we draw on the people in their lives, their family members, community members, and we look at cultural capital, so values, beliefs and attitudes.
And you can get very sad, lonely, you know, it's a very lonely addiction, it's a very lonely thing. But now Sea Change is very good for that particular thing because you're changing your environment, you're completely changing what you know, and it's really good. I really give it a thumbs up, I really do. Can't speak good enough about it.
This programme, it's so good because it gets you out in the community, and you're doing something for the community. And it takes your mind off all that. It takes your mind, it's team building, gets everyone together. Like now, we're sitting on the side of a canal. We're all sitting down, you can hear laughing in the background. That's what it's about, teamwork.
I think the main reason it works is because it's a peer-led programme. So everyone's in recovery themselves, myself, the coordinator, the driver, Mac, and everyone else involved, the manager. It's a peer-led service that's delivering it.
We all understand, we've been there, we've all been there together. So that's a given. We don't have to go there, we don't have to talk about it, we don't have to explain or apologise for anything we've done. It's about here and now and then looking to the future, and the past is behind us all.
Everything that is done on Sea Change in terms of activities, the individuals can carry on doing forever. So we don't go out on a jolly and then pop back. The whole point of Sea Change is to act as a springboard. So if you go to the Barber Institute of Fine Arts with Sea Change, if you want to, you can join the art group and start volunteering for the museum. If you go to the Canal River Trust and you like what you do, you can carry on and volunteer and do that forever. And that goes for every single thing on the Sea Change programme.
I don't know what I would do, but I think as part of this process we do get somebody in to talk about opportunities about volunteering. I will definitely do something. And I think it's a beautiful way of building your confidence and taking those baby steps back into the real world.
And the reason we go to the National Trust properties and learn about the Industrial Revolution and the history of Birmingham is for self-empowerment. So people feel that some of their relatives were involved in all this history, and so they feel some ownership, like a right to be part of the community in a way, through the history.
I always thought museums were kind of boring, but really it's very good, yeah. I especially like the tours.
It's for people who have got, well, basically they have to have a care coordinator, a drug worker, so we know a bit of history about the person. We can work with other organisations, but it's for people who have either been through treatments through the Birmingham system, or people who are trying to recover in the community. But yeah, we have got requirements. They need to be stable, as in no illicit drug use at the time and a few weeks prior. Same with alcohol. It's not an abstinence programme. People can be on scripted medication as long as they're stable with that. And they need to be in stable accommodation.
To be part of Sea Change, you haven't got to be. Obviously, you can't turn up completely trolleyed, but you know, you can still access this programme and be part of it and not be completely clean, if you get what I mean. You've still got to be functioning and be able to engage, which I think is an acceptable way to go. But so I like the fact that it is accessible to people, even if they don't come through the rehab route, and they don't have to be completely sort of teetotal or whatever their drug of choice is. I like that.
This is for somebody that's going through a transition, I would say, from being on or coming off a prescription even, and moving on to that now. The name in itself says you're starting to change and you start to see yourself change. And this is the beginning. I think this program is very good for those people in that transition period.
The peer-led element means if one person can do it, I can do it. If I want to build a kit car, I can read a book on how to build a kit car, but I'm much better off going to see someone who's already built a kit car and getting their advice on the pitfalls, the problems and the issues that are raised. And when I come across a problem, I can go and speak to them, can't I? Same principle with what we do. What we want to do is match people who've achieved the goals that other people want to achieve and help them, guide them through it.
Yes, it's easy to get clean. It's staying clean that's hard. You know what I mean? You've got to have things in place for you to be able to focus on and be structured about and do in a logical and ordered manner, so that you've got structure, you've got focus, and you're doing something good, and you feel happy within yourself. If you're not happy, it's not going to work for you. You've got to do it at your pace.
The Canal River Trust will clear a piece of canal. The Rangers just will go up there, help them put back boxes up, clean up a car park, help the museums get their A-star ratings for next year.
Hi, I'm Dave from the Canal and River Trust. Here we are today down on Birmingham Main Line with the Sea Change project group. They come to work with the CRT every 4 or 5 weeks. I am their volunteer coordinator. They've made a big change to the jobs we've done, the areas we've done, and they are very, very good at what they do.
So what we're actually doing, we're not only helping the individuals who engage with the programme, but we're increasing capacity and resources that are available to the community-based assets. Right, At Peer Recovery is based on acceptance and commitment training. In At Peer Recovery, we focus on behaviour. Your behaviour will dictate the outcome in your life, whether you're happy, whether you're not happy, whether you're successful, whether you're not successful. Your behaviour is the deciding factor in there. Not what you think, not what you feel, but what you do is the important thing.
Right, this is the Datus allotment. This is another structured day we provide, where their travel and their lunch is provided. But there's, as you can see, there's a lot of work to do, so you're not going to be bored. But also the social aspect as well. We always have a bit of fun and banter on here as well. So it's a nice day, it's a nice way of keeping busy.
Sea Change has been fantastic. It's something I'm looking forward to in the future now. Do volunteering, work with Canal River Wildlife Trust.
Getting out about and, keeping away and pubs and influence, and it's meeting people.
But I'll miss it, yeah, I really will. It's something that did me such a great change that I will tell everybody about it. I really will. Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of it.
We finished last week, and since then I've signed up for the Canal Trust here on a Monday, at Licky Hills on a Tuesday, and then I'm at the allotments on a Friday, so I've got most of my week tied up. I think if I'd stayed at home, I would have been tempted to drink. It's excellent. I'll give it 10 out of 10.
I finished Sea Change about a couple of months ago now. Oh, I'm volunteering with the Canal River Trust at the moment. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, yeah. I'm really enjoying it immensely, yeah. No, it's so important for my recovery. It gives me structure in the day and it gives me a good routine. It's empowered me to do more volunteering.
I've got a full diary from Monday to Friday, and everything's like falling into place. Like I'm getting on with my life without using drink or anything else. Without Sea Change, I won't be here. I can honestly say that.
I'd been in the house, like just reclusive beforehand, and so it was a big step, like, and I found it really useful, like, so just to mix with other people again, to be in nature as well. I did it about 3 months ago now. It was brilliant, yeah, really liked it. And we've got 2 massive allotment plots, part of that's a Sea Change as well. And I'm trying to get here every Friday. There can be about 9 of us sometimes. And yeah, we're just planting loads of vegetables, great varieties of fruit and veg. We can take them home as well and give them to people. And it's just great being out in nature as well. Like, so. Ruben again put me in touch with a social enterprise business startup course. And it's like a pilot scheme at the moment, but it's proving really useful as well. Like it's, all sorts of aspects to like starting up a business and keeping it going, and we're actually creating a little pop-up business ourselves as well. So that's like we're making Christmas wreaths because it's Christmas, and small little allotment boxes and just little trinkets and stuff like that.
If you couldn't liken Sea Change to a lighthouse, it is about finding the safe way forward and to sort of, shine the light on the areas that you enjoy and keep going with the things that work for you rather than the things that don't. It's as simple as that.
Sea Change, get on it.